My screen is dirty, it's cloudy, I can barely see myself, so we're gonna clean it right away. But I just wanna say, happy Friday, happy 4th of July. Fucking annoying fireworks going on right now, but it is, wow. But here we are. We're grateful nonetheless for another year of independence. Well, we're not really independent from Israel, but let's not start off on the bad foot here. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well. I've had a fantastic day today, to be quite frank with you. I had the day off and had a really, really, really good time. I was able to sleep in, which is always nice. I was able to get some bike riding in, some good cardio. I got a good 1-hour strength training session in, so I was able to get a lot of things done, leisurely things like health, like investing back into my health. I was able to get those things done, so I'm really happy about that. Let me turn dark screen on. This should be dark screen. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so I'm really happy about that. You know, it always feels good when you're able to kind of just like, you know, kind of reinvest in yourself, and I felt really good. I'm really full. I ate a lot of food today, worked out a lot, burnt a lot of calories. I felt like I was really like on my A game, which is why once again I'm drinking water. I feel like from now on I'm probably gonna just be drinking water during most of the streams. So, tell me how you guys are doing. What questions do you have for me? Do we want to talk about the topic in the title? I mean, what's going on? These are my office hours. These office hours are meant to be a place for you to ask me questions. So ask me questions. Oh, we got our first comment from Kenji. This 4th was really awesome. We got to go down to the soup kitchen, grill burgers and hot dogs, and got local restaurants to donate desserts. Oh, that's awesome. That's really, really awesome. That's great. I always believe in giving back. Charity, mostly in the way of giving time, is something that I take extremely seriously. I don't talk about it a lot, but it is something that's a big part of my life that I do on a very, very regular basis. And specifically, cooking. You know, I don't call it a soup kitchen. I call it a community lunch, but it's a soup kitchen basically. And I do that on a weekly basis. I cook for a kitchen community lunch program. But that's awesome. You guys got to go down and grill burgers and hot dogs and stuff like that. That's really, really cool. What types of desserts did you guys serve? Because now I'm nosy. What types of desserts did you guys serve? Kenji. Much love from Rod. Much love from Cho. How are you, Rod K? What is going on? How is your 4th of July going so far? Today is still the 4th, so we've got 30 more minutes until the 4th ends. No more questions or comments? We can end the stream early then if that's the case, honey. I got a video to I'll give my rant about Alligator Alcatraz, and if we don't have many more comments, and I'll just go. So let's talk about Alligator Alcatraz. Oh, well, we're getting some comments now. We had apple pies, cheese danishes, carrot cake, and tropical fruits. That sounds incredible. I love a good piece of carrot cake. I know it's not the most popular thing ever, but I find carrot cake to be really unique. It has this like false image of being somewhat healthy because it has carrots in it. Like, um, so yeah. I like your fireworks. You do like my fireworks, Radicat. You do. They go snap, crackle, and pop. What's your thoughts on the OBBB? What's the OBBB? You mean the big beautiful lie, that bill? Well, you know, as a libertarian, I hate it. Would have voted against it, 100%. Like every bill that comes, like every ominous bill that comes out by Biden or Trump or Biden or Harris or like all these bills have good things in them. Like there's 600 plus fucking pages. There's some good shit in every, like whether you want to believe it or not, there are good things in these bills, right? The good things that are in the bills are used as marketing. But the issue is the deficit spending is disgusting. The deficit spending is what keeps America behind. It's what keeps inflation high, right? It's what keeps us from being the greatest nation that we can be. So I would have voted against it. I would have voted against it 100%. And the fact that Republicans are now trying to make this bill seem any different than the things that they wrote against in years prior, I cannot wait for them to lose in the midterms. I cannot wait for them to lose in the midterms. I won't be voting for them, by the way. I will not be voting for Republicans, and except for Vivek. I will be voting for Vivek for my governor of Ohio, because, you know, that's a little different. But I will not be voting for Republicans other than that. Absolutely not. The about face they've done, I mean, they have no principles. They have no principles. And I believe in voting out the party that is currently doing bad and currently being exposed and currently being liars and disgusting. These Republicans are disgusting. They raged and raged and raged and raged and raged about deficit spending by Biden. They raged about all this shit. They talked so much trash. It's in 4K. It's an HD 4K. It's an HD 4K. You can go look up the tweets. They haven't been fucking deleted. They're still up. You can go look at the tweets of them saying things about Biden that applies to Trump's bill today. They have no principles. They're disgusting. They're animals. Complete animals, right? And this is why everybody hates me. This is why everybody hates me. Because I actually have fucking principles. Like, when I say I don't believe in debt and I don't believe in taxation, it doesn't matter which issue. It doesn't matter which issue you bring to me from what party. It doesn't matter. I'm going to say no. It's always a no. But that's not how Republicans are. That's not how Democrats are. It's always, it's okay if I do it, but not okay when my political enemies do it. It's disgusting. So anyway, do we want to talk about how much I love Alligator Alcatraz? Because that's the one thing, that's the one highlight this week is Alligator Alcatraz has been incredible. I think we need one of these in every, oh wait, let me read comments first before we get to it. I believe a bill should be cut and dry, one page, plain and simple. Well, I agree, 100% I agree with that. That much is obvious. But if they were one page and simple, your favorite politicians couldn't get kickbacks. They couldn't get donations from different gigantic corporations. They couldn't get that shit. You know, so no, that'll never happen because there's no political gain from that. Simplifying things only hurts politicians. It only hurts the elite. Right? It helps you and I, individuals, citizens. It hurts them. They're never. It's like term limits. Why would a politician vote for term limits? They won't do it. They won't do it. So anyway, I'm just a bill sitting here on Capitol Hill. Are you serious? Have you not seen an Australian outback mining camp? You're getting upset over illegal immigrant camp in the middle of water and trees? Geez, you're weak, America. Mandy, you're a dumb fucking cunt. What are you talking about? I love Alligator Alcatraz. Did you not see the title of the stream? You ugly cunt. What are you talking? The title of the stream, since I don't know, you just can't fucking read. Maybe you're illiterate over in Australia. Are you Aussies illiterate over there? I don't know. But the title of tonight's stream says, America's Deadliest Prison and Why We Need an Alligator Alcatraz in Every State. So how you somehow fixed your nasty ass, dirty fingers to say, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? You're getting upset over a illegal immigrant camp. Who's getting upset? Who's getting upset over? Who's getting upset over an illegal immigrant camp? Thank you. Okay, I won't say anymore, Mandy. Apology accepted. Apology accepted. We can move on now. Welcome to the chat, Mandy. I'm glad you're on the side of good, because there's a lot of people that are. You should be directing that comment towards a lot of other people that are disgusting. People who don't believe in law and order. In fact, there's this stupid shit going on around on Twitter where everyone's like, oh my God, people are celebrating they're saying migrants, because like people don't like to say illegal aliens or undocumented migrants. They like to just say migrants, immigrants. They're saying, oh my God, people are looking forward to immigrants being eaten by alligators. No. That's not what people aren't looking forward to that. That's not actually happening. No, migrants are not being eaten by alligators, nor will they ever be eaten by alligators. Ask them this question. How would a migrant be eaten by an alligator? Well, first off, the migrant would have to be illegal to start off, right? Number two, the illegal migrant would have to be detained at Alcatraz. Number three, that illegal immigrant that's detained at Alcatraz would then have to try to escape Alcatraz. So you're missing this whole, listen, I am done with toxic empathy from these Democrats and from these liberals. I am done with toxic empathy. It does not work on me anymore. It doesn't work on me anymore. I don't give a fuck. The same people that are whining about we're separating families are the same cunts who let your 90-year-old grandmother die alone in a hospital. Okay? Those are the same people. The same people complaining about you separating children from their parents are the same people that let your 90-year-old grandmother die alone in a hospital. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear that shit. You guys have lost your fucking minds. I don't care. Yes, I want to see people separated. Yes, I do. Send them all together, actually. I'm over it. You're extra spicy tonight. So what's Alligator Alcatraz? Oh my God, Kenji, it's like a glorious thing. It's a new detention center for illegal aliens where they're rounding people up. They're sending them down to Alligator Alcatraz. It's literally in the middle of the Everglades. It's incredible. It was built in 8 days. So the next time you call your local politician about the pothole that's been in front of your house for the last 15 years, you tell that son of a bitch, well, listen, the people down in Florida built Alcatraz in 8 days. Why can't you fix this fucking pothole in 8 days? That's what we need to really be mobilizing as a community right now. That's what we need to really be doing as a community, is getting these potholes fixed in 8 days. Let me call my reps and say, you know what? They built Alligator Alcatraz in 8 days. Why the fuck is this pothole still a pothole? Like, come on. Anyway, so they built, the great governor of Florida, DeSantis. They built this detention center in the middle of the Everglades, and it's literally, quite literally, it's surrounded by Everglades, unkempt. So there's alligators, there's pythons, there are hordes of mosquitoes. It's crazy. It's actually pretty crazy. It's one way in and one way out. It's one road. You know what I mean? It's one road. It was built in 8 days. It's pretty crazy, and we actually need one of these in every single state in America. Listen, guys, I know that everyone wants to indulge in this toxic empathy. I don't give a fuck about that anymore, and neither does the American public. Polls have been out for a long time. I want you guys to stay resilient. We are the majority. The majority of Americans want all illegals out of the country. The New York City, San Francisco, Ohio, like all these states, it's like 60%, 60, 70% people want illegal immigrants out of the country. I don't care what liberals want to call them, undocumented migrants. They want to call them migrants, but we all know what we're talking about here. Illegal immigrants, Americans want them out of here. So all this, the mainstream media and social media, don't let them make you feel like you're in the minority. No, you're in the vast majority. Thank you so much, Mandy. Here's a donation to buy a coffee for our Mr. I love you too, Mandy. Love you too. Cable, don't spam, please. I don't mind you calling me monkey, but don't spam. That's the only way I'll ban you. So, by the way, for everyone that's new here, we believe in freedom of speech. So you want to call me the N-word, honey, be my guest. So you can call me the N-word. I'm not going to ban you. But what we don't do here is we don't spam. Because when you spam, that interferes with free speech, okay? I know that you want attention, and I promise you I will get to your comment. I'll get to your comment, but you will be banned if you spam, okay? So, yeah. I don't mind racism in the chat. You can be racist, but okay, so we're not gonna spam. Guys, I tried. Okay. As a reminder, guys, we have one rule. Don't spam. You can call me the N-word. You can call me a homo. You can call me a blackie. You can call me a cunt. You can call me a fruitcake. You can call me all those things. You will not be banned for your bad language, okay? Because we believe in freedom of speech here in this household. However, what you will not do, you will not spam this channel for long. Okay? Thank you so much for the donation, Mandy. I really, really appreciate you. I hope you subscribe for future lives. We have a good time here. We like to fight sometimes, but it's all water off a duck's back, right? I literally just hit a pothole 2 weeks ago and had a flat tire, turned around 7 minutes later and passed the hole to take a picture to have the county pay for the tire that they already are patching it. Yeah. So you got half of your head straight. Have you considered taking the plunge in some pussy? I have done it before. I'm not a gold star gay, unfortunately. Quite a few times. No greater purpose and more fulfilling than kids. Objective purpose. I mean, no, you're not right. Having children is probably one of the greatest things you can do in life. But I can't help that I'm a homo. What you want to do, put me in an electric chair or something? That doesn't work. I believe we need a northern bird of border between Canada because they're all up there too. Coming down south, you should hear the horror stories about the cartels that are up in Canada right now. I've heard about it. Hey, Ryan. My 4th is going really well. How about yours? Where are the moderators at the kick table? It's fine. We don't usually have too many spammers. Yay for racism in the chat. You are. I mean, I don't want to encourage racism because it's kind of dumb to be racist, right? It's kind of dumb, but I'm not going to ban you for your speech. I mean, we don't dox people and we don't spam. Those are the two rules. Doxing rarely happens. It did happen once with a fight, but anyway, we don't dox and we don't spam. Those are the only two rules. What's up, Cougar? Hey, Michael. It's not fair that they do that. They're keyboard warriors. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We don't care about hate speech in this community, Kevin Austin. I mean, speech is gonna hurt your feelings sometimes. You gotta man up, take it, and move on. You're always welcome to block people, by the way. If you don't like the speech that you're seeing on the internet, you can always block them. It's within your control. Hey, Denny Howard. Yeah, I'm streaming in the bathroom because it's 11:51 at nighttime, and I'm sorry, Denny, but you just aren't worth putting clothes on for. Sorry. Sorry. I mean, you guys are not worth putting clothing on for. If I were not streaming right now, I would be in my robe at 11:51. Deal with it. But welcome to the community. I pray that you find God's peace and truth. Thank you, Tom Jefferson. Not a microwaved RZA. I don't know who that is. I think you're a great person. Oh, well, thank you, Michael Thomas. Happy 4th, Pottery. Happy for. Yeah, stop being little witch, Kevin. It's all in good fun. I'm a transformer. Oh, God. Well, Diego Martinez, we're yapping about Alligator Alcatraz and how much we love the alligators and pythons and mosquitoes surrounding Alcatraz. We need one of these in every state in America. We do, definitely. Listen, the problem is, y'all, the problem is that a great evil has occurred when we allowed political elites to smuggle in and human traffic in millions of people into this country illegally, okay? There's two solutions. Listen, okay, let me explain this to you guys. Let me explain. There's two solutions to the illegal immigration problem. One, seal the border. Prevent them from coming into the country illegally. Seems simple enough, no? If not, there's a second solution. Make life living hell for illegal immigrants in America so that they don't want to come here. So that they don't want to make it so that it is so difficult to live a normal life here in America as an illegal alien that they might even think that their home country is a bit better, right? They should not be receiving any entitlements at all. Not one. Not one single entitlement at all. It's a betrayal to the American people. You know, when they break laws, they should have a one-way ticket back home. In fact, when they are, James Irvin, stop with the lies, because they are. This has been proven time and time again. I know that you watch CNN, and that's where you get all your news from, but they do get benefits. They do. What's in my mouth? I'm yapping about how I keep screwing this sourdough bread up. Shit keeps burning on the bottom. Hi, Tommy Benson. Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. And you're right, Kenji. Think about this. It's only crazy ass fucking white people that do this shit. It's only crazy Western whites that do this shit. Could you imagine going to Japan Imagine going to Japan and just setting up fucking shop over in Japan. No one's calling the Japanese racist or xenophobic. Imagine doing this to Russia. Imagine doing this in the Middle East. Imagine doing this in an African nation. Just setting up shop. Could you imagine? But no one's calling these minorities and non-Western nations xenophobic or racist. No, it's only the crazy ass fucking white people that do this shit in the Western countries. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. It's actually psychotic. Y'all need to get this checked out. I know the black community has a lot of issues. I'll be the first to expose the issues in the black community and the toxicity in the black community. But white folks, you got to get this shit together because it's a uniquely Western white nation thing that this happens. It's unique to Western whites that they allow this to happen to their countries. It's deplorable. It's deplorable. It's self-sabotaging. Bro thinks Trump cares about him. I don't like Trump, Diego Martinez. You must be brand new here, Diego. You must be brand new here. I'm not a fan of Trump. I voted for the bastard, but I don't like him. Don't get it twisted now. But here's the problem. Y'all don't understand nuance. You're so low IQ. You're so into tribalism that you can't fathom someone having a nuanced opinion about any topic. What? It's wild to me. It's really wild. Diego Martinez. Watch out for the alligators, Diego. Your ass would have been saying we need a concentration camp in every state during 1940s. Okay. That's crazy. Imagine comparing illegals who crossed the border and invade another country. Imagine comparing them to actual victims that were placed in concentration camps. Worms for brains. Worms for brains. Worms for brains. They coming for you next. Okay, good. Come for me, baby. Come for me. When they come here illegally, my taxes go up. Homes insurance comes up. Everything goes up with American. Every nation on the planet has sovereign borders. Not us, dog. Not the U.S. Not Europe. Not France. We don't have sovereign borders. We don't have sovereign borders. We don't believe in sovereign borders here. If I could, I'd set up shop in Japan. I'm not ashamed to admit that I love Asian women for their family values. But you couldn't. Because Japan has sovereignty over their borders. You couldn't do that, Ryan. Get the fuck out of here, Hamish. You should look up what Japan did to the Chinese. They set up shop. The bathrobe is very comfy, John Denmark. They got no white American champions. 0. 13% fatigue is real. We're so tired of the whining and complaining and burning cities. We're over it. Balls. Oh, thank you, Young Lightfoot, for the balls. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We're sick of BLM riots. We're sick of people saying, we're sick of the peaceful riots that are nothing but peaceful. We're sick of the victimhood. We're sick of it all. Sorry. Get the fuck over it. And again, the toxic empathy, it doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work anymore. No one cares about you whining and crying about separating families on the internet. No one gives a fuck. Because those tears are over. Like, no one cares anymore about you trying to use empathy to manipulate people. It doesn't work anymore. We don't give a fuck. Like, stop. At least you're honest. If nothing else, I'm very honest, John Denmark. When I answer questions on the internet, I tell the truth. And because I'm a self-made person, and because my partner is a self-made person, and because we do extremely well in real life, we don't need to fucking get validated by people on the internet. We don't need that. So I actually am able to be honest about my opinions. Um, Try it sometime. You think Biden did a good job? No, he was terrible. I think Trump did a terrible job too, his first presidency. Still voted for him. Over Kamala, of course. I voted for him but don't like him. That's original. Good angle. Pretty unique. It's true. It's the truth. I voted for Trump. I don't like the bastard. I think he's a liar. I think he's a schemer. I think he's a scammer. I think he's sacrilegious. Him selling Trump Bibles is disgusting. He comes up as an influencer, like a grimy, slimy, untrustworthy influencer who's always hawking products. I can go on and on and on about and drag Trump all day long. But what's the point? Then you guys are going to call me some Biden cult follower, some Democrat. It's like, I don't give a fuck. You guys have worms for brains. You guys are all in cults. None of you guys think for yourselves. It's like, it's wild to me. None of y'all think for yourself. That's really the big problem here. Yeah, so considering nuance, the cringe people who are not funny hate Trump. So then I started liking him. He just got funny. Well, Trump is definitely funny. Listen, I may talk shit about Trump, but the bitch is funny. Trump is the funniest. Trump is the funniest president we've ever had. The way he just goes after people is just really actually hilarious. His nicknames, the way he talks, he's a drama queen. He was a homo in the past life. He was a drag queen in the past life. I promise you that. You believe in like multiple lives and all that shit? He used to be a drag queen in his previous lifetime because he talks like a homo. Like he really talks. He's very dramatic. Just he gives drama, and that's funny. People, that's funny, right? This dude thinks he's white. I actually think I'm black because I'm black. I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. I'd love to see this dude doing an IQ test. Chose Blasian. I am black mixed with North Korean. You should hit up Africa for a bit. I think it would do you a world of good. No, thank you. No, thank you. First time listener, and so far I'm loving what I hear. Well, thank you, Pamela. Happy that you're here. How fucking bad is American politics when Trump was the best? Clock it, Rod K. When Trump is the best we've got, we're in trouble. Now, thankfully, I think Trump being in office is a net positive so far, but just barely. Just barely. He's been sucking Israel's dick a little bit too much. He's been guzzling Israel's dick, and I don't like that. But that was too big. I knew he was gonna suck Israel's dick when I voted for him. So like I wasn't surprised by that at all. I mean, the cum guzzling is just disgusting to me. But you know, I expected that out of Trump. You don't get free medical assistance in Mexico. Well, you get it here in the U.S. You have beautiful skin. Well, thank you, Pamela. I used to be a skincare influencer, so that's why. If you ever have any questions about skincare, hit me up on in my DMs on Instagram or Twitter or TikTok, and we'll talk about skincare all day long. I'll help you get your skin together, okay, Pam? I don't blame Japan for it. They have the right to control who enters their country, as we should. I agree. Sounds like your booty hurt. I haven't had anal sex in 10 years. I'm basically like a born-again homo. Hurting for a squirt and ass. Oh, you must be a young black. People who use the word AHH instead of ASS, like, I know that you're black and under the age of 25. Like, hurting for a squirt and ass, like, you're a teenage black person. Like, okay. That makes me giggle though. Can tell you're a bottom. Well, I do like to bottom, but I haven't bottomed in 10 years. I've been a top for the last 10 years, but I like to go back and forth. Now, that's wrong with being a bottom. I love it. Sending this to your employer. Okay, Diego. Okay. I mean, they watch these streams, but okay. Um, and see, and here, let's talk about it. Here's why everyone hates you guys, Diego. This is why you guys are losers today. Because instead of having an actual debate, instead of having an intellectual exchange, you want to try to get me canceled, get me fired from my job. Bitch, you could never. You could never. Girl, this is why you're a loser today, Diego Martinez. You're a loser today. And you've probably been a loser all your life because you can't handle someone saying shit that you don't like. You have no impulse control. You're emotional. You're a toddler. I wish you well. But that's why he's hilarious, and somehow his competition is more corrupt, more insane, more sleazy. Hey, you're right, Stinky Paradox. Trump, I hate to say it, but you're right. Trump is bad. He's a sleaze, he's a schemer, he's a scammer, he's a liar. But the others are worse in every category. They truly are worse in every category. I hate to say that. Hi, Baby Natural. Hey, Barbie. Happy 4th to you, too. Hope you're having a good holiday. I don't need to agree with every single thing someone says or does in order to support them. Well, it's impossible, dog. It's impossible. There is no one candidate that you're going to agree with everything on. I'm tired of Palestinian fatigue. I mean, it is exhausting. I wish we could just leave the Middle East forever. I'm sick of us guzzling Israel's cum. I'm so sick of that. It's tired. It was cute for a while, but I'm tired of it. I'm sick of Israel. Like, they killed their own people off over there. They started this whole war over there, and now we're coming in there to clean shit up and to waste our taxpayer dollars. Bitch, please. But yeah, I'm kind of over the whole Palestine-Israel war too. Baby Bush and Trump are in the running for funniest. Well, I don't know about that. I think Baby Bush is just dumb as a bag of bricks, which makes him funny. Trump is not dumb. He's a drama queen. He is a drama queen. He loves the drama. I mean, he's a reality TV show star, for crying out loud. He's the drama. He's the main character. Like, Baby Bush was not giving main character energy. Do you know what I mean? He was giving me like side character, like funny comic relief character. Do you know what I mean? Paradox. You know what I mean? Like, he's giving like the side character, not the main character. Like, Trump gives main character. He's front and center, right? He's the main antagonist, right? But he's funny. Yeah, but yeah, Baby Bush is funny too. You wanna? Oh my god! Look at this comment, guys. You wanna be white so bad it hurts. You know an awful lot about that, don't ya? Kendon is such a dick sucker. You've been in here hating on me all this time. Listen, one thing I don't understand. Look, I get having debates and like reading people and having a little key or whatever, but I could never imagine hate watching someone. Like, you're probably ugly. You're probably severely overweight. You probably have chronic disease. You probably can't afford $1,000 emergency in cash. Like, don't be that person. Like, pick a struggle, Kendon Kula. Like, what is going on? Like, hate watching someone is wild to me. Don't you have something else better to do with your time? Like, go jack off or something. Why are you here talking to me? I want to be white so bad. What does that mean to want to be white? I don't even know what that means. What does that mean to want to be white? That's crazy. Anyway, I'm just coming from the ER. Doctor says I'm having Palestinian fatigue. Oh, stop, Siraj. Oh my God. Stop. Free the slaves, yes or no, and be honest. What slaves? Young Lightfoot? What slaves we got going on now? Trump is a power bottom, to be honest. Yes, he is. Clock that T. Trump gives drag queen power bottom is what he gives. On top. He's on top. But not the top. But he's on top. That's what he gives. I'm in Brody's head now, boys. Who's Brody? Brody? Like, what? Brody's head? Oh, Brody, like a bro. You're such a straggot. Oh my god, I love straggots. I love the straights. I'm happy to have you though here, Diego. Are you an anarchist? No. He's Uncle Ruckus, but without the only good traits like the humor. Just moved to Canada. I would never move to Canada. Slaves.mp3, mp4, free download. You guys are so funny. Is he normal or left wing? Well, I'm definitely not left wing. Hey, Rickshaw, what's going on? Ayo, pause, no Diddy. No, full Diddy in here. We do full Diddy in this house. Hi, Elijah, how's it going? Hey, Cho, you a top or he's a top? Sorry, just joined and heard there was top being given. You already missed that conversation, Elijah. So what else is going on tonight, guys? Are we happy? Let's put a poll in the chat. Let's put a poll in the chat about Alligator Alcatraz. Do you support Alligator Alcatraz? Yes, no. Start poll. Vote in the poll, guys. Do you support Alligator Alcatraz? Oh, okay, okay, we got a good question. Do you think Oprah Winfrey's gay? That's the 411 in the black community. Absolutely, she's a homo. She's a lesbian. Everybody knows this. And nothing's wrong with that. She want to be married to that man, Stedman, whatever his name is, then sure, fine. But yeah, she likes little, she likes to tussle with the women, and that's fine. Oh, they're not married. They just live together? Girl, well, she been fucking on women all this time then, for sure, 100%. Oprah probably won't marry that man because she's just smart with her money. Not roommates. Not they roommates. The star means that you are subscribed and you can use my emotes, my custom emotes. So far, 88% of you guys say that we support Alligator Alcatraz. Listen, like I said before, I just feel like... Oh, by the way, with this whole Alligator Alcatraz, when you are sent to Alligator Alcatraz, you're then given the option to just return home. You can just go home. You could just do that. But these motherfuckers don't want to go back home. They are entitled to live in our country. They want to stay in our country. That's what they want to do. So everyone that goes to Alligator Alcatraz, right at the front door, you're greeted at the front door. You want to just take your ass home? And if you say no, if you're not willing to self-deport, then bitch, that's your new home, Alligator Alcatraz, until you were then sent home. So, I mean, theoretically, if these illegal aliens were such great people, theoretically, there should be no one living at Alligator Alcatraz at all, because they should all be doing the legal, moral thing and just self-deporting. But that's not the fucking case, as we know, because they're criminals. Like, the fuck? Because they're criminals. Criminals don't follow the law. So, come on. Okay. Hey, Drake, what's going on? Put alligators at the border. Listen, I agree. Put the alligators and the pythons and the hordes of mosquitoes there. What is the argument against it? Oh, against Alligator Alcatraz? Oh, they're saying, oh my God, these people are not being, there's no due process. They're not being given their rights, and Oh my God, and we're separating families. We're separating families from each other. Like I said earlier, the same people that are whining about families being separated are the same people that allowed your 90-year-old grandma to die in a hospital alone during COVID. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry. The toxic empathy doesn't work on me anymore. I'm immune. I had an antidote. I took an antidote that makes me immune from the toxic empathy. I need a sleeping bag, you gracious overlord. A sleeping bag? Who has a sleeping bag? What are you doing with a sleeping bag? Do you support the SNAP and Medicaid cuts? I'm not familiar with them, actually. I do know that, well, let me say this. Before we get into specifics, let me say this. I was against the whole bill. The whole bill. I was a firm no against the whole fucking bill. As a libertarian, that deficit spending is fucking out of control. It is historic. It is crippling this nation. And that alone is worth voting against it. And so, with that being said, I wasn't even very interested in any of the other shit in the fucking bill. Now, of course, with these ominous bills, you have these presidents, these disgusting presidents like Trump and Biden and Obama. They passed these gigantic bills with a whole bunch of fucking pork in them, a whole bunch of shit in them to like jack off their political allies and jack off, these corporations that have like campaigned for them and given them campaign. So they're jacking off everybody off with these ominous bills, right? And then we're paying for them to jack off the corporations and other people. And then they put some good stuff in there too. They sprinkle some good things in there too, right? They sprinkle to get you to think, oh my God, they're thinking about us. And oh my God, they're delivering on their promises. Like they sprinkle some shit in there, right? The SNAP and Medicaid cuts, I am not familiar enough to give a very strong opinion. But what I will say is that I believe that we spend a bit too much money on these programs and we don't spend enough on getting people to, so specifically SNAP, we don't spend enough time and energy as a society getting people off of these programs. There's a lot of situations where people are on SNAP benefits for 40 fucking years. That's a disservice to our country, and it's a disservice to the people that's on these benefit programs, in my opinion. I believe that these programs should be set up in a way where they're trying to put themselves out of business in a way, right? So that's how I feel about SNAP. Medicaid, I'm not gonna give an opinion on because I'm not. And listen, guys, it's okay to not have an opinion on shit that you don't know about. I don't know anything about Medicaid. I don't do enough research. I get my medical through my partner and his job. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. They don't have due process if they are here illegally. I'll be back in 30 minutes. They are mostly peaceful alligators. Well, thank God they're mostly peaceful alligators. We love mostly peaceful alligators. That's funny. I'm surprised Iran didn't try shit today. On who? Certainly not us. I hope you don't believe that Iran's going to try anything on America. Because if you believe that Jewish propaganda from Israel, please, wake up. Iran knows better. They would never try anything against America. We would wipe them off the... Talk about how... The girls are saying they want to wipe Israel off the face of the map. We would actually wipe Iran off the face of the map. And they know this. Like, they pick their battles. They pick their battles wisely. Unfortunately, Israel is like really great at chess, and they've been fucking everybody over, including us. And they fucked Iran over too pretty badly. But anyway, different story. Hey, Christy Lee, damn it, I love your mind. I love you too. Thank you for being here. 288 people were sent to El Salvador without due process. Your zesty voice says you're next. Okay, I'll have a great time down in El Salvador. Madmans. I would be a prison princess, honey. Yeah. Listen, I would be a prison princess down in El Salvador. I'd get the meanest, nastiest, most deadliest gangster in there and just become his prison wife. Girl, stop. Hopefully you get sent there before I do, though. I'll see you down there, though, madmans. Take an enema. What's an enema? Enema? Take an enema? What's your plan, then? What plan you talking about, mister? Plan for what? Cuts to safety net programs are not good. You look like Tom Cruise. No tax, Social Security tips or overtime. That's not true, Bryans. They didn't put... Not true. Trump lied to you. There are still taxes on Social Security. Last I checked. Now, unless some shit got changed in the last second, there are still taxes on Social Security, which is quite evil, right? Republicans don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about veterans. Because if they did, that would have been a priority. Social Security, veterans are on Social Security, and they put their hard work, time, effort into the system that is taxed, and then to receive money from the same government that you bled for, and to have that income taxed again, it's pure evil. It's pure evil. I didn't even know that Social Security was taxed in the first place, because in my mind, that just could not be a reality that they are taxing Social Security. What? But then my partner was like, oh no, Cho, like, yeah, when I was younger, that's when they added the tax on Social Security. And I was like, what? Evil. The government's evil, guys. Demonic even. Close to the devil. Satan himself. Anyway. So no, I think that there's still taxes on Social Security because Trump don't give a fuck about you guys. And these Republicans in Congress don't give a fuck about you guys. And even the taxes on tips, it's like 3 years. It only lasts 3 years. One Bitcoin or $100 super chat. $100 super chat, 100%. I don't do Bitcoin. My investing strategy is extremely simple. I do covered call ETFs for monthly income, and I also do dividend ETFs like SCHD, things of that nature. JEPI, JEPQ, what else do I do? I'm a pretty boring investor. So yeah, give me the $100 super chat. I'll take that. I don't do Bitcoin. Iran doesn't have a missile that can reach the US. Of course they don't. But Israel would have you guys think, because you guys are so brain dead, Israel would have you guys think that Iran is just some huge threat to the US of A. It's crazy how gullible you guys are for the fucking propaganda out of this administration. It is so funny to me. It's crazy. Yeah, you know what they do to prison princesses? They fuck them. The fuck? What do you mean, Aruba? Girl, get your shit together. Create a legitimate independent third party. It never happened. They've consolidated so much power, and there's so many sheep. Man, there's so many sheep that the sheep wouldn't allow it either. No food stamps for lazy people. Oh, I did hear that they're gonna have to work. The girls are gonna have to work for the food stamps. The girls are gonna have to work, honey. Talk about stimulating the economy. Child. My mother-in-law is getting her Social Security tax. It's terrible. Our oldest populations are one of the most at-risk people that there are. And for there to be that burden on them financially via taxation, I think is disgusting. And then when you take into account, and the reason I don't vote for any increased taxes for anybody, I don't care for billionaires or poor people, everyone in between. I don't believe in any further taxation for anyone. The only time I would ever consider voting for a tax increase is if our budget is in the fucking green. It's the only time. That's the only time I would consider. Because what that shows and what that proves through action, not through a bunch of bullshit talk, what that proves is that there is fiscal responsibility happening at the federal and state levels, right? Right? But no, until that happens, I'll never vote for a tax increase of any kind. I don't vote for school taxing. I don't no. Show me a balanced budget. Show me something some money in the green, some numbers in the green, and then we could talk about taxation. If you're a veteran, you should have been talked into getting a thrift savings plan. Got that in 2018 and it hasn't been taxed yet. Well, Nathan, that's great for you. I'm so happy that you were able to make that work. But there is a lot of veterans that don't have that, unfortunately. And I don't think that they should have to search out ways to take care of themselves when they've taken care of this country. I don't think they should have to put in a lot of effort after bleeding for this nation to finagle a way to take care of themselves financially. Sorry, that's bullshit. It's bullshit. This mess about Israel, what they're saying about Iran has been going on for you. Girl, don't get me started on that topic again, because I ranted about that last week, 2 weeks ago. I'm really tired of that topic. But what I will say is Israel is literally reheating the same nachos from like 20 plus years ago. The same propaganda they used for Iraq is the same propaganda they're using now for Iran. The same stop reheating the same nachos. The nachos are 20 years old. What? And I'm just so happy that like when you look at all the polling, support for Israel has like completely plummeted. It's completely plummeted. Like people can't fucking stand Israel. And think about fucking time, right? About fucking time. Like the polls, like one thing I want you guys to leave this chat knowing these two things. Do not be gaslit, okay? The polling shows overwhelmingly that people are for all illegal aliens leaving this country. So the next time you see some bullshit about, oh my God, they're separating families, and oh my God, they just wanna work here. How could you? Why would you? Why did you? We're the majority, okay? Do not be gaslit. The next time you hear someone talk about some anti-Semitism, bitch, we're in the majority. People not fucking with Israel like that anymore. So do not let them gaslight you into thinking that you are weird, you are strange for being against Israel, or you're weird or strange for being against illegal immigrants getting the fuck out of here, because we are the majority, the vast majority. So I don't want to fucking hear it. Stop. Mass deportations means more jobs. Only way to get out of this is to use some money that can't be centrally controlled and manipulated by the government and Fed, which is a private corporation, not even part of the government team. I mean T, but listen, Mikhail, I'm lazy. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Listen, you may not like what I have to say, but I'm never gonna lie to you guys. I'm lazy. I don't want to do research into how to build wealth because I know how to build wealth today. And I am building wealth for the last 15 plus years. I've been building wealth, right? And I'm doing it successfully, at a pace that I'm comfortable with. No, I'm not gonna be rich tomorrow. I'm not gonna be rich in 2 years, but I am building wealth in my investing strategy. And I'm just too lazy to, like, the whole crypto thing. Like, I know that it's something that is groundbreaking and it's something that you should really get into. But listen, FOMO doesn't affect me. FOMO does not affect me. I'm not missing out on shit. I'm a Capricorn. I'm comfortable. I live a very easy lifestyle. My partner and I are very successful. Like, I'm a low risk type of person. So the idea of having to like learn about something that I feel is unnecessary for me and my personal needs, it just seems like a mountain to climb, like another mountain. Do you know what I mean? Am I making sense at all? But you're not wrong. I mean, you spilled tea. You spilled tea right there. You're not wrong at all. You're not wrong. I helped make the gardeners lunch and they loved it. Oh, that's awesome. What did you make them for lunch, Radike? I've been really intense with my food intake because I'm training for this half marathon and I need the fuel, I need carbs, I need lots of protein, and I've been really on my shit lately. History began on July 4th, 1776. Everything before that was a mistake. Bro sounds like Urkel. I voted wrong. Israel sucks. I mistouched, yes. I don't know if you voted right. I don't know if you remember me, but I was Lucifer. Oh, hey, Lucifer. Thank you, Medi, for subscribing. I appreciate you. Thrift savings wasn't something I had to search for. You get a brief and basic training. Sucks to see fellow vets not taking advantage of this stuff. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I like what you're saying, but don't call yourself lazy, my friend. Okay. I'm a champion. Hey, Dollar Bob, what's going on? I had the staff make the gardener lunch today. Do it like Trump. Screw over other people and declare bankruptcy. You know what? But I'm not rich though, Bill, so I can't get away with shit like that. Only the rich can file bankruptcy and then become a millionaire again afterwards. I'm not rich though. I'm not rich like that. I wish. But you're right though. That bastard Trump. Go with bank CDs. I don't know about that. White chocolate. I don't do CDs. I'll go over kind of my personal financial philosophy really quickly. But what I do want to say before I even get into that shit is personal finance is only 20% math and 80% of it's personal. Okay? So when someone tells you, oh my God, you got to do this, da, 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 and the math is this, da, 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 the math, da, 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 all that shit. Okay, sure, that's 20% of it. But the personal aspect of personal finances is way more important than the actual numbers. Where are you in life? Where are you trying to go in life? How are you trying to get there in life? At what velocity do you want to go and get there in life? Do you have any dependents? Do you have a partner? What type of lifestyle do you want to live? What type of lifestyle are you currently living? What type of support do you have? What type of, like, there's so many variables that will lead you to make different financial decisions. Now, of course, there are some baseline things you should probably do, right? One of those things I like to do is have a emergency fund. And again, this emergency fund is going to be different depending on who you are, where you are, dependents, your job, your income, your da, 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 da. But having an emergency fund is really important to do. The reason I don't like CDs is because I keep my emergency fund savings account in a high yield savings account, and that earns, I think right now it's like 4%, something like that. It's around 4%. I think, I forget. But I keep my emergency fund in that savings account, okay, which I think is a high interest rate, right? Now, outside of that, I have a retirement account. I think it's important to have a retirement account, but not the most important, okay? I believe the second most important thing to have is a brokerage account that is not tax advantaged. This is an account that you can actually go in and trade in and out of at will. Then I think it's also important to have a 401k through your employer, or if you don't have one of those, you can self-fund a 401k or self-fund an IRA, a Roth IRA. I have a Roth IRA, I have a brokerage account, and I have a emergency fund savings account. Those are the three accounts I have that are important for my financial future. So that's why, to me, bank CDs, while they do have particularly higher interest rates that you can take advantage of, they don't offer any flexibility. And I have the type of lifestyle, white chocolate, where I value the flexibility. I value the flexibility with my savings account, my emergency fund being liquid that I can withdraw from immediately in case of an emergency. I like the fact that my brokerage account is something that if I had to if I want to buy a business or something, I don't know. If I wanted to make a really huge purchase, I could then like a house, or I don't know, whatever, I could take from that. Um, and then I have um, the retirement account for retiring, right? And so with that, I think that makes bank CDs a little bit obsolete for me. Okay. Bob is Capricorn 2, period. Capricorn gang, period. I regret nothing getting into Dogecoin though. One of my NCOs made 160K because he pulled out before the crash. Oh, God. Alligator Alcatraz is in the lead. Oh my God, but only 52%? You guys are crazy. Everyone that voted against Alligator Alcatraz is a criminal. You must support criminal behavior, criminal activities. This is why our cities are trash. This is why our cities are garbage, because you support criminal activity and criminal behaviors. It's sad. I can't believe anyone supports Alligator Alcatraz. Believe it, Caroline. It's me. Hello, Cho. Hope you had a great day. I did, Johanna. I worked out for an hour, strength training, which, you guys know, skinny mini, my skinny ass. I don't like strength training. So I did it for an hour and it was pretty successful, I thought. And then I went for a nice hour-long bike run. I put out a little short video on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, a little bit of work, not much though. And then I used oh my God, I used my air fryer for the first time, guys, and mixed reactions. So I don't know if I just fucked it up, didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but my sweet potato fries did not turn out the way I thought they would. And then maybe I didn't have enough oil on them, but I thought that air fryers, you don't need to use a lot of oil. Am I crazy? I don't know. So that didn't work out, but my salmon bites turned out very well, very crispy. They had a panko breading on, like a panko breading crust around them. And I made a homemade honey mustard sauce that was really, really tasty. And that really went very, very well. So, yeah, so mixed bag on the first night of using my brand new air fryer. It was on sale from Amazon, so I just couldn't help myself. Anyway. You should not be basing your fund or any fund on crypto. Only play money. God have mercy on your soul, Dollar Bob. It's just cruel. When hurricanes hit, let's hope those tents hold. Let's hope. Let's hope. I made over 6 figures on Doge. That was just luck. That show should be careful walking to its car. Well, good luck, honey. If you run into me, good luck. You be careful. You be careful running into me as I'm walking to my car. Judge Leprechaun Napolitano. Good luck, honey. 86 people watching. Don't forget your pal Rick when you get famous. Rick, I'll never forget you. And I'll never be famous. You support this mentality. 90-day CD earns 4.5%. Yeah, 4.5 is nice. It's the best you can get. I get it. CDs are great. But for me, there is no place in my financial strategy to incorporate CDs. I just don't feel, I don't like the idea of something being stuck. Do you know what that makes me uncomfortable. Like having my money stuck somewhere is just I don't know. I don't like it. But a 90 days pretty nice though, actually, when I think about it. 90 days, not bad at all. Bitcoin helped you earn 40% plus a year shown over the past 70 years. Roth IRA or a match 401k are the only things you should be saving lose the end. If you don't gain 70% of your money a year, you're losing your purchasing power. I agree. Agreed. Agreed. And again, that's why I have a Roth IRA and I have a brokerage account that's not tax advantaged, that's doing very well. And I have an emergency fund, which an emergency fund is going to always lose you money, but it's not there as an investment. It's there as insurance. It's not there to like make money. Your emergency fund is there as insurance. It's your personal insurance fund. I'll leave you all caring about your wealth more than the well-being of your fellow human. Okay, girl, bye. Okay. Luckily for them, Caroline, you can care enough for them and they'll be fine. Buy a high solo. No, just keep buying. Don't be selling. Here's a common mistake that people make. Stop always selling your stocks. People sell their stocks way too much. Caroline, you're welcome to your thoughts and opinions. Don't hate you, honey. Just don't worry about my soul. Only I can deal with that. Girl, bye. You wash the fries in cold water to remove the starch and soak them in hot water before you fry them? No. No. Because I'm a dumb fuck. That's why, Mikhail. I'm a dumb fuck. But you knew this by now, right? You've been here in the chat so long. You knew that already. Okay. So that's what I'll be doing next time. Depends on the stock. Some have fast turnovers, but that's far and few between. I don't know. Again, I'm boring. Again, personal finance, 20% math, 80% personal. Personally, I'm a low risk, low reward type of person. I do not need to have a quick turnover on my money. I have the ability to put money away and not worry about it for a very long time. It's a blessing, I guess. But that's the way I am. And so I'd rather have a lower reward, but a much lower risk when it comes to my money. That's just the way I am. I'm not a big risk taker. And of course, that means that I'm leaving money on the table, but I'm okay with that. Like I'm okay with leaving money on the table. I don't have to be a billionaire, right? I'm doing okay. But welcome, AJ. I'm glad you're here. How are you doing? I worked out today. I worked out. You don't follow my Instagram, but I think I show pictures of my Instagram. I worked out outside in the backyard, and it was really, really fun. My dogs were out there bothering me. And I started doing farmers walks, which, you know, I'm always like researching stuff. Like I was a nutrition major in college, so I'm into all this shit, right? Health and well-being, But I did this research that farmers walks are really like a kind of a total body workout. And of course, it's easy. Relatively speaking, it's easy. But yeah, I started doing them today. I incorporated it into my workout, my body workout today, and I feel good. I feel really good. So anyway, if you save long enough in Bitcoin, you won't have to sell it. We will live in a world where you can spend or send it. Preach about the legend of the vampire, the foundations. Isn't soaking vegetables in water before cooking just called blanching? No, blanching is when you take hot vegetables that have been cooked and you put them in an ice bath and you completely stop the cooking process. So this is when you're trying to get or achieve a tender, crisp type of texture where you're cooking your vegetables. Because, you know, even when you take your vegetables off the heating mechanism, the heating source, they're still cooking. And so blanching them or putting them in the ice bath is going to allow them to completely stop the cooking process at that exact second. Wait, so you advocate for concentration camps? Sure, party pooper. If that's what you want to call prison for illegal immigrants, yes. The fuck? No one cares. No one cares about the manipulative, toxic empathy that you guys try to unleash upon people. No one gives a fuck. Yes, if you believe that prisons and detention centers for illegal criminal aliens are concentration camps, yes, I advocate for them. Yes. Bro, this is literally a concentration camp. You guys are liars. You guys are literal liars. Do you guys know that no one has to go to these camps? No one has to go to the concentration camps. Because when you are brought to the door of Alligator Alcatraz, they tell you you can take your raggedy ass back home right now. We'll send you a one-way ticket back to your home country. That's your choice. People will be choosing to stay at Alcatraz. It's a choice. Because they're criminals. They don't believe in the law of this land. But they all have options to go back home. So I don't think that people would be willingly going into concentration camps. No, that's not what's going on. What they're doing is they want to go into Alcatraz because the more they can stall, the longer they have to get a lawyer to maybe kind of fight for it. I don't know. And there's a lot of people like you, there's a lot of dunces like you who are supporting people defending these illegals. So, you know, the longer they can stall being in this nation, even if they're in prison, the better for them in their heads. We have worse legal criminal citizens than illegal. Check the prisons. I agree. Well, I agree with that. But don't get me started. Oh my God, don't piss me off. Oh my God. But the problem there is that we, as a society, don't believe in punishing criminals. We believe that, oh my God, he didn't have a father. Oh my God, he's poor and black. Oh my God, he didn't have a choice. Oh my God, he's just a baby angel. Oh my God, he's just trying to feed his family. We have every excuse in the world for criminals these days. And that's why American criminals are on the loose. That's why they run rampant, terrorizing our streets, our homes, our neighborhoods, and our society. That's why we have that issue. So that's another issue we gotta fucking deal with. So don't get me started on there. But listen, we've got to be able to chew bubblegum and walk at the same time. I know that's difficult to do, but we've got to be able to chew bubblegum and walk at the same time. And listen, baby, I'll take an American, listen, American criminals, sure, it's a travesty. It should be preventable. But one thing that should be damn preventable is criminals from outside this country. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that. So let's fix that shit first. And then we start dealing with what the fuck we got going on in here, in this country, right? But no, good point there, Chuong. Chuong, what kind of, are you Asian? Are you Blasian? Like me? North Korean and black? What's going on? Chuong. Speaking of yards, how's the garden going? My backyard is very nice. It's very beautiful. My magnolia tree. Thank God. Thank God for global warming. You guys know I'm a big fan of global warming in this household because if not for global warming, I would not have a magnolia tree as a northerner, as a Yankee. I live in Ohio, the great state of Ohio. And to have a magnolia tree is incredible. And it's been blooming flowers and it's been gorgeous. It's been gorgeous. Bitcoin doesn't go up unless the USD is printed to oblivion, and every year we need to print money. Whether it's the Fed printing for the government or people taking out loans, Bitcoin goes up if the dollar goes down. That's simple. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry, a lot of your chat's dense. I'm used to it. Love your answers. Oh, hey, Char West. Thank you for being here, Char West. Hopefully subscribe to the channel. We're a fun group. Oh my God, I never even linked the Discord. I don't have any moderators here tonight because my moderators just, I mean, fuck me, right? But we do have a Discord. Fuck me, right? I guess moderators, fuck y'all. Join the Discord. So, yeah, join the Discord. It's pinned in the comment below. If you're on mobile, it's pinned up top. If you're on PC, just simply copy and paste that into your web browser, and then you can join the Discord that way. We can stay in touch 24/7. Hey, Nick, what about you? Are you a Native American? How did your grands go to here? What's your background? Well, I was a slave, honey. I'm black. Buhlack. What do you mean? What are you talking about? All my people are citizens of this nation. What are you talking about? Welcome to the chat. They should hike. They should have to pay for their own ticket out. Why doesn't this guy give his house and job to an illegal at this point? Listen, I don't know. I don't know, honey. I don't know. If you are here illegally, you are a criminal. My girlfriend from Venezuela had to return home for 8 months before she came back because her visa wouldn't be renewed in time. She could have stayed illegally, but she chose to leave and come back when another visa was granted so she could continue her citizenship, and now she's a U.S. citizen as of 2 years. Mikhail, it's disgusting. It's disgusting that people, because your girlfriend has worked hard to be here. Your girlfriend has followed the law. Your girlfriend has contributed. Your girlfriend is an American, right? But because of illegals, it makes it harder for people like your girlfriend to get into the country. It makes it more difficult because now she may have stigma attached to her. You know, it's despicable. 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 Her family's not wealthy at all, but she does things the right way, which is why I love her. Hold on to her tight. And hold her hand as our society goes through this terrible situation with these illegals. Almost everyone being snatched off the streets have broken no laws, no due process. If you have no ethics towards people in general, nothing else matters. Girl, bye. Okay. No due process. No laws being broken. Illegal aliens have broken no laws. That's great. Like all those children he had the first time, whatever happened to them. What are you talking about, LaDonna? Why you think she go back? Well, she went back because she wanted to follow the law. You know? Let me well, there's nothing really to we only, so as a reminder, we believe in freedom of speech here, so there is very little moderation. The only moderation we do is we don't like spam. So we do get rid of spam. But that's about it. And you guys have been pretty good tonight, actually. Y'all don't care about criminals. Okay. Dude gives off MAGA and gay vibes. Talk about your oxymoron. Well, welcome, John Zimpleman. You gotta go. You never been no slave. I said my ancestors, Greg Chambers, have been slaves. I answered the question. The only slaves are the black people who still vote Democrat every fucking election. Those are the only slaves we have today. Slave of the foundations. FDT. That was a slick response. Short buzz. Only my people matter. White. Deport. I'm Republican. Chose not Democrat. I promise you, girl. I've been a registered Republican since 18. Not that Republicans are shit, because Republicans are shit too. Don't get me started. Don't piss me off. But I am unfortunately, I am a registered Republican. Have been since 18. If you are here illegally, you do not have a right to due process. You're not a citizen. I never laughed so hard watching this. I have a huge feeling that a lot of people need to heal from their ancestral trauma and figure out what patterns are trauma-placed versus self-placed. Oh my God, Jenny, how deep. How deep of you. I need lip balm. These crusty crust I got on these lips are crusty as fuck. Sorry. I feel you, Jenny. I feel you, Jenny. I do feel you. I like your fit, bro. Well, thank you. As is Ghostslinger. Ancestral trauma is stupid as fuck. Only other place I would live rather than the U.S. is... Listen, me too. El Salvador is lit these days. El Salvador, they took care of the crime down there like crazy. I'm telling you, El Salvador is like the next big tourist attraction. As it should be. That's how you gotta take care. Listen, I hate to say this. I hate to say this. But I'm gonna say it anyway because I tell the truth. I give my opinion. I tell the truth. But listen, that profiling works. Profiling works. Profiling works. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. In his first term, he had Mexicans cage, let the adults go, but keep the kids. I never found out what happened to the kids. So, LaDonna, I think, are you talking about Obama? Because Obama's the one that had them caged first. Remember that, LaDonna? I just need everyone to like, I know that our memory is like the length of a guppy fish, but this is how propaganda seeps into our brains because we forget the critical details, right? It was Obama that started the Mexicans in cages. He did that. He started that trend. He started that trend. Remember, it was Obama. Listen, guys, stop. Stop. It was Obama in his speeches that was very harsh towards undocumented migrants who just want to make a better living for themselves. He was extremely harsh towards them in his first two terms. Go back and look at his speeches. If you would have put a Trump voice on the captions of the things he was saying, you would have thought that Obama was MAGA. Wait. I think we're all attempting to heal or choosing not to. You never know which person is going to choose which way to deal with their trauma. The stronger people choose to heal. I agree. I don't think you hate to say it. Well, I do hate to say it because, like Mikhail says, profiling is racist. So, profiling is racist. But you know what the racist profiling did in El Salvador? Guess what it did? It solved crime. It's now one of the safest countries in the fucking world now. That's what that did. I mean, I don't know what to say. Almost at 4K subs. Oh my God, I'm almost at 4K subs. That's so exciting. If you have not subscribed yet, I need you to subscribe because I really want to hit 4K. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe. Also, this math is not mathing. Wait a minute. See, I forget that I be on YouTube. I just be yapping. I forget that this is like a job or something. I'd be forgetting about the whole views and the subs. But listen, we've got, calculator, get the calculator up. We got 66 people in the chat and only 26 likes. That means 46 of you hoes are fake and fraudulent. Fake and fraud. fake as fuck. Why have you not liked the stream yet? Like, if you've been here all this time and you've not liked the stream, that's weird. That's very weird behavior. That's giving hater behavior. And you know, haters, I hate to say it, but haters are typically uglier. On the 1 to 10 scale, haters are typically people that are like a 3 and below. Haters typically can't afford a $1,000 cash emergency. Haters are broke. Haters are envious. Haters are jealous. Haters are typically people that are not, you know, very friendly. They don't have a lot of friends. They don't have a lot of good relationships. They usually are addicted to shit, whether it's games or porn or gambling or shopping. So like the stream, or you're a hater. Okay? Okay. Anyway, I gotta read this. Wait, people have selective... Joe Marino. Yes, people have selective memory. They do. It's a police officer's job to profile because it's a safety issue. It's unfortunate but necessary. Oh my God, but the racism. The racism. See, the thing is, he wasn't proud of it. He had to. Obama had to put Mexicans in cages, but he wasn't proud of doing that. Gerardo, what? Okay, girl. Oh, hey, DJ. Speaking of mod, thank you for modding. Thank you for being here. I took care of the Discord channel. It's already pinned. Thank you very much. Again, you're the only one that shows up consistently. Well, we appreciate you. I only had to ban one person who was spamming. Well, no, 2 people were spamming. But that's been it. Everyone else has been cool. Cool as a cucumber. Mike Obama for president. Stop, Mikhail. Stop. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Y'all need to leave her alone. Leave that woman alone. Oh my God. So Michelle Obama did make some crazy fucking comment. She's Looney Tunes. She's Looney Tunes. What was the comment she made recently? About how women are not meant to have children. She said some really fucked up shit. I was like, you've lost your mind, and only a man would say that. Maybe the rumors are true. I don't know. No, I think she's a woman. I think she has a vagina, allegedly. Who knows? It's giving Brigitte Macron. It's giving that. I don't know what's going on. Profiling can save your life. Well, we know. No, it was Trump. No, it was Obama, LaDonna. It was Obama, and it was also Biden, and then it was Trump. I don't think you see. It's the selective memory of it all. It's the convenient amnesia of it all. I just subscribed. Thank you, Fire Monkey. Thank you. Appreciate you. Old name was the Reducla. Also Byron and Just Vampire. Well, welcome back. Have you been to El Salvador recently? I need to. Hey, Joe. Mad because you're wrong. Who? Who's wrong, Crack? Me? Wrong about what? Hey, Liana Elwood, Diddy Romney, 13. Now, Leanna. Diddy Romney. I can't even. Because I know you about to say some bullshit. I just know I'm about to read some bullshit. Diddy Romney, 1312. And Father Diddy came down to baptize Sister Cassie, and she was born again in the baby oil. Thus spake Baphomet. Girl, I knew it was gonna be some bullshit. That's the comment of the day, though. Actually, Marty from Disney. I hope you're enjoying Disney. So LaDonna, you're right. Trump put bitches in cages too. But the point I was trying to make is that every president has done atrocities, and specifically, Obama is the one who was most known for putting undocumented migrants who just are looking for work to feed their families in America. He's the first president that is the most notorious for putting these people, separating families and putting them into cages. It was Obama that did this. Yet, I don't think that he got the heat and the constructive criticism that Trump is getting now for the same thing. And that is obviously because of bias from the media, from social media, and from most of our institutions. Because if you are a conservative or a conservative leaning person, you can't, there are different rules for that category of person, for that group of people. There's different rules that others don't have to abide by. Okay. I apologize. I thought it was, okay, no. Okay. Since the chef died, they are falling apart. Listen, stop. Listen, I'm not about to go into all the depth. It's giving Clinton's. It's giving Clinton's. There's a death toll now. There's a death toll. Watch who dies. Around who? Gee, I love you. Was not expecting to find you tonight. Happy 4th sub to you, dog. Thank you so much, Mikhail. I love my straggots. You know, straight men and I get along very well, right? Because we see each other. Y'all may not like second dick like I do, but we get it. You know what I mean? I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Mikhail. I'm wishing you and your girlfriend a lot of good luck, and I really mean it too. It's like, on a very serious note, it's like, yes, there's all this, disdain for illegal immigrants. And unfortunately, there are people who just don't like immigrants, period. And they have their own reasons for why they don't like any type of immigration. There's a big strain of people that are very anti-immigration overall. And there are some merit to those ideas. I don't agree with those ideas, but as someone that thinks in a very nuanced way, there is merit to a lot of different arguments. Sometimes those arguments come from racism and, xenophobia, and sometimes they don't. But I think it's important to have these conversations in earnest, right? And I feel like your girlfriend from Venezuela, especially since that's the country where all these fucking illegals are coming from for the most part. Listen, the Mexicans aren't even the worst. It's the Venezuelans that are the ones that have been taking over apartment complexes, raping bitches, all these gangs, Venezuelan gangs. It's crazy. And so I do worry about Venezuelans that are amazing people, because the people of Venezuela are amazing people, right? And it's a shame that we're getting the worst of Venezuela. But thank the Lord above that America was blessed with your girlfriend, who's a great contributor to society, that is a law-abiding citizen. But I know it has to be tough for her to see what's happening with Venezuelan illegals coming in here and people looking at her like she's part of the problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get that it's a very precarious situation, Anyway, but thank you for joining the community. You a top or a bottom? Oh my God, you're not gonna fuck me. So what is it to you? You go first. You a top or a bottom? Every president does it, stupid. Always pray to God. God is very stern, but eventually God will listen to what you ask when the time becomes understood. Okay. Please research Bitcoin for me if you have any time. Have a safe and great night. I will. I'll look into it, Mikhail. I will. I like this guy, that Cho. What's your name? Cho. C-H-O is my name. No, it's due process. Okay, Max K, I read it. How to non-American citizens have right to due process. Why didn't anyone complain with condition of Obama and protest when Obama was deporting all the illegal immigrants? Listen, quiet as it's kept. Biden, at the end of Biden, listen, y'all don't know this, but at the end of Biden's last term, he was deporting more illegal aliens than Trump did in his first administration, his first presidency. Quiet as it's kept. And why did Biden do this? Why did Biden and Kamala do this? Why were they deporting illegals at such extreme speeds? It's because the American people, 60+% want to see all illegal immigrants leave the country. That is why. This is not an issue that is separate based on your political ideology. This is a position that the vast majority of Americans all agree on. We all want illegal aliens out of this country. All of them. From every industry. I wish I could. If you guys join the Discord, I'm going to post this in the political channel tonight at the end of tonight's stream. But I'll post a video showcasing the statistics about people being asked from all over the country, New York City, San Francisco, asking them different types of questions on their feelings about illegal immigrants being sent back home. And they don't give a fuck whether they're farmers. They don't give a fuck whether they're in the hospitality industry. For the most part, 60+% of Americans want them all out of here. So, I mean, yeah, but Biden sent more illegals home in his last administration than Trump did in his first administration, which is wild to me. But again, it just goes to prove that this is one issue that most Americans are on the same fucking board with. Okay? Okay. Angry Top. Talking about me. The Constitution states that all people in America have the right to due process. Read it, girl. Sorry, I was wrong all this time. I thought it was Trump. Just looked it up. It was Obama. Well, we told you it was Obama. Obama gave due process and I mean, it's incredible how much of a dick sucker some of you guys are. And I like sucking dick, but I don't suck dick this much because you think Obama gave due process. He put people in small cages. He put people in small cages, and you are giving him, and you are still sucking his cock. That is wild to me. Pride Month is over. You can stop. Like, anyway. Drake is back. Hi, Nick Trump. Even if you're not straight, Cho, you're still under bro code. Thank you, Josh. I'm a broski. I'm under bro code. I am. They're not illegal. They are. Personally, I'm all for immigration. It's just that there's a right way and a wrong way to do things. But we all agree with that. The overwhelming majority agree with that, Ken. Not illegal, right? And you are not in a comment section on Cho Flashing right now. Not AJ reading the girls. You can't in your native land. Okay. Me and my wife are waiting for her visa right now. She's Canadian. Oh, that's awesome, Josh. See, we love immigration. I'm not like the racist on Twitter, and I'm friends with some of them, but I'm not like the racists on Twitter who don't want any immigration. I love immigration. We want the best people from all around the world to be here, right? Since we can't raise them our damn selves. That's true, but he gave him due process. Okay, girl. MSTs are native. Complete nonsense. Do you want corporations to stop using visas for workers too? Listen, and that's like I said before, there are some people who don't want, the HB1 visa debacle. Y'all know I'm a Vivek stan. No, I'm not really a stan of any politician because that would be embarrassing, right? But I will be gladly voting for Vivek when he runs for the governor of the great state of Ohio. I will be voting for him. I definitely voted for him in the last election, the primary, when the Republican primary happened. I love Republican primary. It's always a bloodbath. It's always competitive, and like they just go to town. It's not like the Democrats who everything's staged, everything's well manicured, everything's very, like authoritarian. Republicans just rip each other to fucking shred. I mean, they say the nastiest things to each other during these primaries. I just love it so much. But I voted for Vivek during the primary, and I'm looking forward to him leading Ohio. Um, just because you saw a court case or two on TV during Obama's presidency does not mean that the vast majority of people got that treatment. I just seen a video of Mexicans protesting illegal immigrants entering their country from South America. I mean, you can't make this shit up. That's what I said before. Every white majority Western nation, these are the only nations in the fucking world that allow illegal immigration in their country. There's no other, you cannot name another country that so vociferously allows illegal immigration into the country. It's only the white majority Western nations. It's only them. Something's wrong with y'all. Something's wrong with y'all. Like, honestly, truly. Something is wrong with y'all to allow such an invasion of your own countries. It's crazy to me. Crazy. Hi, Ducky Momo. I want good people to come to this country too. I love people from Africa. They are always so positive and hardworking. They have some of the best energy to be around. Same with Indians. Arabs are pretty cool too. I love Dominicans, but they all need to come legally. I agree. I love Indians. I do. I really do. I love an Indian man with some good melanin, a little bit darker than me. I do. I love Asians too. I love all the Asians. I do. I can't help myself. Trump made debates fun again. I mean, yes, of course he did. Of course he did, yeah. Cholos Indian man, and he does. Amongst turn, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Wayne. Yeah, Wayne, stop. You need to start engaging with chat. I've been ignoring you, but it's giving weirdness. Indians integrate well with our culture. I agree. Alex says, thank you for the super chat, by the way. I really, really appreciate that. That's very generous of you. I'm glad that he was acquitted because for him, not being raped by hundreds of gay blacks in prison is a great punishment. Is a greater punishment. I mean, dude, lay down. I don't know if he was the one. I think Diddy's a top. Alex. I think. Okay, new poll. First off, it's so embarrassing that 49% of you don't support Alligator Alcatraz. That is embarrassing. This is why America is cooked right now. This is why we have so much rampant crime right now. Because you guys support illegal behaviors. You guys pity criminals. This is why we're so fucked. But okay, we're gonna end the poll. Wait, how do I end the poll? How do I? Okay. What a fucking, that is crazy. That is actually 50%, 49%. That is crazy to me. You guys are fucked. You guys are actually fucked. New poll. We'll do a new poll. And this is more important. Is Diddy? Wait, let me type it. Is Diddy a bottom, top, power bottom? Wait, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna say verse. Okay. New poll. Is Diddy a bottom, a top, or is he versatile? Vote in the poll. Indian food is, I love Indian food. I love, 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 love Indian food. Money Making D. Money Making D. Okay, I love that name. Money Making D. I love to be where the money's being made. Money Making D says, Cho, what dost thou do for merriment? Juggle flaming turkey legs? Challenge strangers to dance battles? Or perhaps you just stare into the void and laugh? Well, I love to laugh, honey. I do like to laugh. So that's why I do this, because it's always really fun for me. And I do laugh a lot, too. Hey, Jeremy, what's going on? Yeah, indie food's great. I think Diddy was a spectator. Ooh, I should have put that. I should have put that there too. I should have put that. It's too late. But I think he does love to watch. What do you call those people? Voyeurs? Voyeurs? I think they're called voyeurs. Diddy's a power bottom. Yeah, I thought the same thing when I saw the poll. It's crazy. Go USA. I didn't get to vote. Majority rules. Yeah, well, I mean, thank God the majority, you know, has common sense, but not by a lot. Diddy got a Tootsie Roll. He beat his girl. Well, just because you're top doesn't mean that, like, you're always aggressive. I know some bottoms that are, like, really aggressive. I don't know. USA, go and take the African resources. Top according to Cat Williams. Oh, really? Looking like a chewed up bratwurst. Not a chewed up brat. You know, I need to go back and watch that Cat Williams interview, because that was really illuminating when you look back at it, right? Very illuminating when you look back at it. Are you a Trump supporter? Well, Noemi, it's complicated. I voted for Trump. I don't like Trump, but I would vote for him again. Knowing what I know now, I definitely would vote for him again. But no, I don't like Trump. So I don't like to say I'm a Trump supporter, but I had to do what I had to do. You know what I mean? I had to vote for my best interests. So that's what I did. So am I a Trump supporter? Some people think I'm like the biggest Trump MAGA supporter, cult member. I mean, whatever. People think what they want to think, you know. But no, I'm not a fan of Trump, but I did vote for him and would vote for him again. If I had to rewind time, knowing what I know now, I vote for him again. You make Indian food? I love that. But why did you say Free Diddy? I didn't say Free Diddy. He ought to be locked up. He's possibly a rapist. Well, yeah, he is, allegedly, I guess. Diddy is a top and bottom, and cuck, bukkake, the whole lot. Wouldn't be surprised if there was a donkey thrown in somewhere. Listen, that's some Dubai bullshit. I don't know about that, DJ. That's more Dubai type stuff. Dubai shit, not Four Eyes. Not you calling me Four Eyes. Roberto. I'm like offended. Four Eyes. And not me being actually offended at being called Four Eyes. You know, I have been called so many things on the internet. I've been called all types of racial slurs, white man's whore, donkey, what's the other, coon. But Four Eyes, how fucking dare you, Roberto? How fucking dare you? I'm like upset. Oh my God. Not Four Eyes being the thing that triggers me. Not you actually gagging me with Four Eyes. Child ass hoe. Anyway, then got me all thrown off. Later, Abraham Trojore. Okay, Norberto. You voted for Trump? I did. I like Trump. Stand down. What are y'all talking about? McDonald's came out with a new burger called Diddy Burger. It's 40-year-old meat slapped between 10-year-old. Oh, stuff. Shame on you, Seven. Shame on you. I voted for Trump, but I don't agree with everything he does. No president's going to be perfect. True. You probably will like Diddy putting that oil on you, huh? That's why you say free Diddy. I've never said free Diddy, Roberto. But okay. Four Eyes needs to go in the book. It definitely go in the book. It definitely go. I cannot believe you called me Four Eyes. I am so triggered by that. I've been called so many names on the internet, but Four Eyes is like the first thing to really kind of gag me recently. Like that actually kind of. I was like, Four Eyes. Ugh, so annoying. I like seeing, bitch. I like to fucking see. It's not my fault I don't have good eye. It's genes. It's genetic. It's not my fault. I'm so mad about the Four Eyes thing. Oh my god. I think I look nice without glasses too. What do we think? Do I give more of my North Korean heritage? Or am I still black? Oh my god. Not him calling me Four Eyes, y'all. That is so funny. I knew Will Smith was gay, but never suspected he'd be here letting it all hang out. Guess he's finally out the closet. Right on. JK. And holla, Trump demand. Hey, Wood and Wolf, how are you tonight? Hopefully you're having a good 4th. Four Eyes needs to report. I got something for your free speech. What do you got? Not Rasputia. Now you lying now. I don't like Rasputia. You slick look like Filbert do. Not Filbert. Not you trying to You already came from my Four Eyes and my disability. I have a disability. Oh my god. Can I get a handicap sticker? I feel like I should, right? Because technically, I'm handicapped now. Right? Oh, he's got Korean in him. No wonder he's so sexy. You look like Rasputia. I do not look like Rasputia. Would you do LASIK? No, I would not do LASIK. I would not do LASIK. And I'm gonna tell you why, Wet Sharp. I'm gonna tell you why. Because no doctor that performs LASIK has done LASIK. That's why. Every doctor that has performed LASIK surgery wears glasses. Let that sink in. So no, I'm not doing LASIK. Do a little bit of research about LASIK because it's now been out for quite a bit of time, and there are so many horror stories about people's experience with LASIK. Again, your mileage may vary. I don't think it's worth the risk. I'd rather have mini bobinis like Roberto calling me Four Eyes than to do LASIK. Africa's accepting all Four Eyes. I mean, I would. You know who Filbert? Yeah, Eddie Murphy, right? Didn't Eddie Murphy play Filbert, Roberto? Do you think Sheet or Sheer would be good names for a clothing store? Well, definitely not Sheet. Definitely not Sheet. And I would even say sheer because sheer is like see-through. And you want to have a little bit of material in there somewhere. I'll look him up. Filbert. Not you trying to read me. Oh, from Rocco's Modern Life. missed that show. That was a really great show on Nickelodeon. I missed that show. Sheer sounds like lingerie. I know a doctor that did LASIK on himself. Well, I know he didn't do it on himself, but he got it done. Probably already copyrighted though. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. I would go with sheer if it's lingerie or if it had sexy clothing.
Concentration camp. It's a concentration camp.
Girl. Okay. Okay. Well, if these types of concentration camps are for detaining illegal aliens and criminals to send them back to their countries, I support concentration camps. Stop. We don't care anymore. Your manipulation of words to guilt people into, it's like bullying someone through their guilt. Like that, no one's affected by that shit anymore. 60+% of Americans want all illegal immigrants removed from this country. 60+%, they want all illegal immigrants removed from this country. And no matter what the fuck you call it, concentration camps,
Separating families.
no one gives a fuck about that anymore. Americans want them gone. You are the minority. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Fun fact, the majority of Americans are in support of concentration camps. As a Democrat, you have to accept that. It's a holding jail. Girl, I don't give, listen, people that want to call this shit concentration camps, they're not worth even arguing with. Just say you support concentration camps. Your dimples are more pronounced since you've started your marathon journey. Is it because I've lost weight? I don't think I've lost weight. I think I've gained a bit of weight. I'm eating a lot more. I'm eating a lot more now that I'm running because I need more fuel. And so I've been overeating a bit. I'm trying to get that in line, but it's been weird because I need more carbs, obviously, but with those carbs comes extra calories that I'm not used to. I don't know. I'll weigh myself real quick. Give me a second. Let me weigh myself real quick. I should be around, I think I'm at 170, actually. Well, the scale says 173, but I know I'm not 173. I have this robe on and this heavy ass robe. Like it's like probably 170. So yeah, I don't think I've actually gained weight because I was 165 before I started marathon training. So concentration camps imprison people regardless of if you were a criminal or not. It had everything to do with racism. This is meant for criminals. Word of advice, don't break the law. Thank you, Michelle Southern, for explaining the fucking obvious to these Looney Tune people. But listen, but also, Miss Southern, a lesson for you in the future. Do not seek to be understood by people who are determined to misunderstand you. Because you'll just waste your time, right? It doesn't matter how much common sense you have. It doesn't matter how much logic you have. If they are hell-bent on misunderstanding you, there's nothing you can do to convince them otherwise. Let them misunderstand you. If you want to think that I support concentration camps, I am completely okay with that. If you want to be mentally insane and think that I support concentration, girl, have at it. Learn to let people believe the lies about you. I'll say it again. Learn to let people believe the lies about you. Because if you go around, and this is specifically for the people pleasers, because this is a people pleasing trait that a lot of us have, where, oh my God, they think I'm a bad person. Oh my God, they think I don't care for humanity and other human beings. Oh my God, I can't let them think this poorly about me. Girl, stop. Girl, stop. You'll never win. You'll live a life of misery behaving that way, operating that way, trying to be validated by people that have no desire to ever really truly validate you. Right? They disrespect the victims of the Holocaust by calling it. They don't give a fuck about the actual Holocaust. Girl, stop. The same people calling these concentration camps are the same people that are pro-Hamas. They're the same people. They're the same people. So, I mean, it's all a joke to me. It's all a joke. They're the same people that call Hamas freedom fighters. Girl, stop. Hashtag truth. All the dumb people are being real quiet now. Goes to show they are aware they are wrong, but choose to be regardless just to fit in or to belong to something that's pathetic. Lopez. Norberto? What am I wrong about? Lopez, Mr. Lopez. Well, guys, it's been way longer than 90 minutes. Do we have any last minute questions before I get out of here? It's been a... Usually I end the streams in after 90 minutes, and unless things are like really... Not everyone's pro-Hamas. I didn't say everyone's pro-Hamas. I know I'm not pro-Hamas. So what I said was the same people screaming about these being concentration camps, disrespecting the Holocaust, are ironically the same group of people that are probably calling Hamas freedom fighters. Hey, German Panda. This is a anything, everything stream. I talk shit about all types of topics. We chit-chat about baby names, our favorite baby names. We chit-chat about food and finances and working out and pop culture, you know, different political shit, storms happening. We talk about all types of stuff. But we're gonna go. It's been fun. Thank you guys for being here so much. I really, really appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm almost to 4K. And I really want to hit 4K this weekend. It is my goal to hit 4K. So like the stream, subscribe to the channel. I'll be live again tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. Eastern time zone. What else do I have to say? I have another vlog coming out. Oh, I did. If you have not watched my recent vlog, I vlogged about my marathon. So if you want to know about the half marathon that I'm training for, why I started training for it, and also how to tie your shoes. Oh my God, guys. I'm telling you, you are tying your shoes wrong right now. I was, you know, feeding the homeless at the soup kitchen, whatever. I was cooking people. Anyway, one of the other volunteers is a marathon runner. He runs marathons, multiple of them. And he was like, oh my God, Cho, like, I'm asking everyone that like that runs, that's done a marathon, that's done a half marathon, give me your top tips. And he looked down at my shoes. He's like, oh my God, I'm gonna teach you how to tie your shoes. And so he taught me how to tie my shoes. And it really blew my mind because there is an issue with people that run marathons where your toenails fall off. I know, fucking psycho, right? I didn't know this, by the way. Mind you, had no idea that your toenails could potentially fall off
from running a marathon. So I'm like, well, how the fuck do I prevent that? So then my friend, Bruce is his name, Bruce. So he tells me, he's like, oh my God, it's all on the way you tie your shoes to prevent your toenails from falling off during the marathon. So he taught me. So anyway, long story short, I teach you guys how to tie your shoes the correct way if you are trying to run a marathon. And by the way, I think it's just a good way to tie your shoes, period. Right? It's a good way to tie your shoes, period. And I'll tell you why, physiology, physical, physiology, physiological, or physiolo, physi. I show you the physical way on how to tie your shoes in my latest video. Okay, so go watch that video, and then we'll be back live. Oh my God, we got another crazy person in here. Oh my God.
Alligator Alcatraz is a concentration camp, and it's exactly like Auschwitz. During World War II, people died in there. And I'm also Republican and very pro-Israel. I do not support Alligator Alcatraz or fascism.
You stupid cunt. You do support if you are the same people guzzling Israel's cum, then yes, you support fascism. Stop. You guys are crazy. You guys are actually crazy. Oh, hey, Izzy. How's it going? You always come when I'm getting ready to leave, Izzy. Sorry, I'm getting ready to leave soon. How to tie your shoes? Show us. Roberto, I did a video. I did a whole video about it. I show you how to do it in the video. So go watch. Just go watch my vlog. It's like 10 minutes. And you can even skip. You can even skip to the part. It's like 30 seconds in the video. Go watch. Not hook you with Izzy. Leave Izzy alone. She's a nice girl. Leave her alone. But Roberto, just go watch my vlog. It's my latest vlog. So go to my channel. It's probably the video you see on my channel. These people are crazy to me. You wouldn't call Alligator Alcatraz Auschwitz because it's not. People are just fucking crazy and they're eating the slop propaganda. Anyway, thank you, Lopez, for being here. Thank you, Roberto, for being here. Roberto, go watch that latest video where I'll teach you how to tie your shoes. Are you a runner? Because if you're a runner, I need advice from you too. Like, what type of intra-workout nutrition do you take? I have mine that I love now. I like Cliff block chews, and I love Salt Sticks fast chews. Very, very good. Very good. Oh, who won the poll? Is Diddy a bottom, top? Oh, everyone's saying verse. 33, well, in third, 27% of you guys think that Diddy is a top. 33% of you guys think that he's bottom, and 40% thinks he's first. I think he's probably first. We're gonna end the poll now. My family survived the Holocaust just to be mocked like this, but is the Alligator Alcatraz humane? I can't comment on that, but it's definitely not Auschwitz. It's crazy, German Panda. It's fucking crazy. It's definitely humane. 100% humane. And by the way, no one will get munched on by an alligator unless you try to escape. And why are you even entering Alcatraz when you can just self-deport? They give you the option to self-deport at the gate. You can just go take your ass back home. Or you can stay here.
So like why? I mean, so there's so many steps before you get eaten by an alligator that it's like, what? No one cares, AJ, because unless it serves their narrative, they'll make up a new definition of it. They don't give a fuck. No, no, Lopez, no. They send you home. They send you home. And if you don't want to go home, then yeah, you can go to El Salvador. As far as I'm concerned. In fact, there's a few bitches here in the US that needs to go to El Salvador as well. The rapists, the child touchers, they ought to go to El Salvador too, as far as I'm concerned. The gang members, the violent people, gang violence, they ought to go to jail in El Salvador as well. Don't get me started.
Definitions change all the time, and there's multiple definitions for fascism.
I'm sure you also think that men can get pregnant. You also probably think that men can get pregnant too. Definitions change all the time. I get it. So crazy. You guys are fucking crazy. You guys are fucking out of your mind. Izzy, not not the pregnant man emoji. Izzy, stop. Not that. Not that. Izzy, stop. Don't. It's so dramatic. It's so dramatic. I'm surprised they can't just identify as legal. Stop. You bitches are too much for me tonight. You gotta, oh my god, stop. Oh my god, stop. Girl. Well, guys, I'm really gonna go now. That was fun. Oh my god, that was funny. I'm gonna tweet that, Miss Southern. I'm gonna tweet that. Cause that is funny, honey. That is something else. Listen. Also, the mostly peaceful alligators. That was another funny comment we got tonight. That shit was funny. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Have a good day tomorrow. I have a busy day tomorrow. I'm going to a funeral at my church. I gotta go volunteer tomorrow. I've got to do my long run tomorrow. I think I'm doing 6 miles tomorrow. I've got to go to a housewarming party tomorrow. So it's gonna be a busy day. But I'll be back here tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. Eastern time zone. Again, I really want to get to 4K subscribers this weekend. So let's make it. Oh my God, Izzy, stop. Izzy, stop. We're gonna be. We're gonna go get on Discord now, and I'm gonna go get some water, and then I'll come back up and I'll get on voice on Discord. So if you want to chat with me on Discord, then be sure to join the Discord and the link pinned down below. If you're on mobile or if you're on PC, it's gonna be above at the top of your screen. So, oh my God, Izzy, I can't stand you. Okay. That pregnant emoji is gonna kill me. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow.